10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% time, 100% reason to remember the time.
Let's do it. Yeah, we got our own fucking bullshit going on. We've got our own language battles to fight happening on a provincial level, and then on a Canadian level, we've got, I don't know, whatever SNC Lavalier is about. So, quite frankly, oh shit.
So yeah, I know you don't talk about politics often and you stay away from there, but
It's more just like,
me, I like to
if you
talk.
got interesting things to say, then speak your piece.
Yeah.
I think you know, on topic to topic, I'm willing to an open, but ultimately, more than anything, I'm willing to accept I'm willing to first and foremost acknowledge that I'm uninformed about things.
Yeah.
And the last thing we need is more uninformed people acting like they know what they're talking about.
Yeah.
You know, like when I know I'm uninformed, I definitely don't mind getting informed.
Yes.
There's no shortage of people willing to inform you on the internet about what you should feel. But yeah, I'm just a little bit careful about, you know, putting.
Oh,
it out
very
there.
much so, and that is a great approach, you know.
And it's not based on wanting to be interpreted as one side or another or an ambiguous thing. And
It's not saying bullshit.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, 100%.
I think it takes
and like the fact that like people that are like, man, I get enough politics talk everywhere else. I don't show up to my video game channels to hear it is a nice added bonus.
Yes.
Right? That some people really appreciate. It's not the reason why things go down the way, why it comes up as rarely as it does, but it definitely is like an added side effect of me just being like, hey man, if I don't know about something, I don't want to sound like I fucking do.
Yeah.
You know?
That's fair.
I want to listen to people who do know what they're talking about.
To make your own informed opinion.
And then and take what their information is, and like everything else in life, we wait for researched opinions, and we wait for, you know, multiple case studies before we start going like, oh yeah, okay, this is probably something I should believe, you know, and like you're not out there doing the work yourself. You're just waiting for people that have done more work than you to kind of go like, yeah, this is pretty much how it goes, you know. So
tried and tested.
I'm content to live my way with that. And in the meantime, I'll give you opinions about video games, because that
great.
I do know
You
about.
do know very well, actually.
Not as well as others, but
I commend your memory, actually.
There's a lack of crucial information. Basically, that memory, like, means
Is it
that
super selective?
it's not that it's super selective. It's more just like, okay, like I talked about how, like, there's an example me and Pat used to laugh about back in the day. We used to talk about how hard Virtua Fighter is as a game to get into, right? Mm-hmm. And how playing it is really a huge challenge. And when you want to learn a character in that game, like, it'd be like, you want to learn how to play Jackie, huh? And then it's like, would you like to delete Jeffrey from your brain? You know? And you're like, no, oh. And it's like, yeah, you have slots for 2, maybe 3. And then the rest is gone, whether you like it or not, you know? And I was just like, oh, fuck, okay. So I just kind of feel like video games is taking up the precious space that other useful information is not, I suppose. Everyone's got those friends where you go hang out and you feel like you are just not as researched or not as up to speed on current events, or, you know.
Well, we only have one life, right? And what are you going to spend your life on? That's going to be your main interest, and not everybody's going to be spending as much time as you on.
Yeah.
So,
but I'm just saying, like,
Wonder fix it.
Felix Fermento, Grease Monkey. Yeah, but it just means that sometimes you're gonna go hang out with that guy or that girl that's like way up to date on facts and things, and you just feel like pretty stupid because you don't have all that trivia. But you know, you got your other things. You got your street smarts. You can make yourself feel better that way. Oh, he's got those book smarts, but I got my street smarts. And I'm like, yeah, I can't even necessarily say that, but I got my game smarts. And
Food smarts.
sure.
You ever mixed mayo and ketchup? Bruh. Learning.
And at some point, the world became a place where game smarts came in handy
Yeah.
because YouTube became a thing.
But now
And-
it's officially a disease, you know, right?
What?
You know, like I think
In the DSM, game addiction?
they want it to be in there by 2020, I think.
Interesting.
I should double check, but like, yeah, they want like gaming disorder basically,
Interesting.
and it was announced by the World Health Organization recently, I think.
Okay.
But anything can be a disorder, though. Like if you like, I don't know, flowers too much, and that's all you think about, and
Yeah.
tattoo flowers, and you don't eat because you're too much in your garden.
Certainly.
You know, like
Certainly. There's unique aspects to it, but quite frankly, like, yeah, anything can become an unhealthy obsession.
of course.
You know, and then there's a difference between that side of it and the side of it where it's like the content has its damages and whatnot. Like there's a million angles to look at it from, but
Like, I'm salty that they're saying gaming addiction, like it's a disorder, and they went
like a
with
parody.
that before saying like, oh, social media addiction is a disorder. How come we don't talk about that?
Yeah.
You know, it's like, I feel
well,
offended.
I think it's because gaming has been around longer than social media.
True, but can we all admit that social media has like
Easily.
way more influence on
Easily.
our society right
But
now?
like we need you need a case study that lasts long enough. And for games, we've had about 2 decades, now, you know, or so.
Arguably, you could say that social media actually like allows people to not control us, but have like more of a reach on us. Like, you could say like, oh, the government and all these like societies and like just marketing in general, they use social media, so they're not going to say that it's a disorder because they actually profit of it.
Sure, but before you say they, you have to determine who's they. Marketing companies are not the same as the government. The government is not the same as scientific
but there
society.
are like multiple parties that are involved in this case, right?
There can be,
Yeah.
But you have to be careful with they talk. You know,
Yeah, true.
Don't fall into that.
What do you mean by they?
The man.
You people.
Crack it open. There we go. It's ultimately totally going to be a thing, but I just think that like games have been around more. They've been getting researched for the last X amount of years of our lives, you know, and people are going to start making conclusive statements there faster than they're going to make them on social media because it just takes time.
Yeah.
Research takes time, and you need to repeat the research in different different variables, different control groups, different aspects, all coming together to show you like a body of work that generally says the same thing. It's not just one case study, you know, that you're going to rely on. Like,
Yeah,
any secrets before we blast off?
probably. Hello.
Yeah.
Pressure bulkhead in sector
Hot.
C56 damaged.
Thank you, Alice.
Oh, over here. Yeah.
Mission 4. And we're still going higher and higher. Ooh! The destruction of Blossom City.
Okay. We are on a full-on angle right now. It is a little bit wild.
Oh, be careful.
Yep. When it launches up, it starts to do. That's when it gets ready to do that. Yeah, that thing. Just gotta avoid that.
One other thing I think also is that like most of these companies like that make the most money, they're too big.
Okay, but in reference to what?
If you think about Disney, for example,
Sure.
Walmart.
But now you're Reggie.
Procter Gamble.
Okay. But hold on.
All
hold on,
these
hold on.
super
Reggie.
megacorps.
Yes, but like, you're getting dangerously close to like not having a focus in what you're saying.
Yes.
So, video games and them being classified into DSM is one thing. Corporate monopolies and multinationals is another topic. Yes,
completely. I admit.
So just let's not
spread ourselves too thin.
Because also you don't want to sound like fucking
Charlie in front of the wall.
Yeah,
with
you know,
the graphs and
it's just
everything.
like it's not. It's just the problem is like because it's like what conspiracy theorists are unable to see in themselves is like that type of talk, just being like they're all out to get us, they're all in control, the whole thing's fucked up, and you're not seeing that. You're like, okay, stop.
What are you talking about?
Put your thoughts together. Let's follow a train of thought. Follow your logic through to a conclusion. Make a statement, and then go from there. You know. So, yes, I agree. Multinational corporations, another problem. A completely separate topic from
yeah, definitely.
you know game disorders, which I don't disagree with that. I don't disagree with that classification necessarily.
For a gaming disorder?
Yeah, if there's enough examples of it. Let's fucking fry you. Okay.
I'm just afraid that it would like. It's too easy to say gaming disorder, and now they have to define it and put limits on what constitutes a gaming disorder, you know?
Right.
At which point is it normal, and at which point is it a bad thing?
Of course. Now, it doesn't mean it. Of course, it doesn't like. It's something where you have to kind of realize, though, at some point, like just because you acknowledge it as that doesn't necessarily imply that it's going to unfairly regulate it for people that are not addicted, right? Like gambling. Even if you enjoy gambling, even if you enjoy playing poker, it doesn't mean that there aren't people that have problems.
Yeah.
You know? So it does make sense to like just acknowledge the truths where we live in a society, to say the term, where like there are things that are bad for us that responsible adults can manage, and certain people have a harder time with that.
Radar altimeter offline.
You know, we need to acknowledge things like, yeah, gambling is bad for people that are addicted, but also not everyone suffers that, and someone who can be responsible about it can gamble just fine.
Yes.
And yes, you can get addicted to gaming. Yes, you can get addicted to social media. You can get addicted to alcohol and all kinds of drugs and all kinds of things out there. But as an adult, we should be able to make an informed decision and decide for ourselves whether or not we believe we can handle that risk. You know? So
Well
I don't
said.
think defining it as like something that can hurt you is necessarily a bad thing. Wonder Vendor, Mohammed Chaloub. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing.
Mountain Dew or crab juice?
I'll take the crab juice. Just khalash. Yeah, it's not necessarily a bad thing to point out that that's a possibility. It's just as long as you don't use that to be a means of controlling other people's freedoms and what they want to do with their own lives. You know, that's my that's my take on it ultimately.
By the way, all
used-
these defenses are going down in this game right now. Every time we reach a new section, Alice is like, yeah, this shit is
Yeah.
broken.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, this is good.
And you notice that like we're just getting fucking the whole army's coming at us at this point. Let's save these dudes. Get in. All right. Let's go with the bomb.
Whoa.
And then slice it up.
Oh yeah.
2 is bad though.
Oh, that one's swinging? Okay. You're the stun.
Got it. You got a pepper for that?
Combo.
Yes. There we go. All right. Oh, no, 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 he's not that shit. Still going? Oh my god. Fucking die, dude.
What is happening? Wonder White going to work on the whips. We are so strong.
There we go. There we go.
And that multiplier is through the roof. You are activated right now.
That was clean.
Pure platinum.
That was clean.
That was good.
I think I got those enemies down.
That was pretty good.
I think I got those guys down. All right. Check these corners. Looks pretty clear. Wait. Yeah, we did that. All right, let's go.
You were good. Moving on.
Terrain following radar offline.
Of course.
What else could go wrong?
Hook.
Oh, what is happening? Okay.
Oh, wait. No, gun first.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Nice shot. Oh, the jump.
It's always fun how, like, just because one person can defy physics, all the rest just float to them.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it's like almost like a magnetic power where it's just like one person needs to go and the rest can just float in. There we go.
Great job.
All right, we moving. We moving.
Well done, team.
There you go.
I guess that I get. Was there one? Oh, the failed. Was there like a failed Kakurega in there? I'm trying to remember. Or maybe that just a drop off the edge. I don't remember dying.
I think we might have fallen once. I'm not sure. Ah, what's happening?
Nothing new. Y'all ain't saying nothing new. Nothing new. No. Okay.
Exiting the shop. Are we moving on?
We are going to check. We are so close, but we're moving on. Yes. Oh wait.
Cards?
Let's do it.
Yes, we cook him.
Shake that pot. Show me what you're working with. Let's go.
And you even have a few peppers, carrots, and eggplants for some entrees if you want.
Mix it up. Mix it up. Here we go. Woo! Hell yeah.
That looks
Okay.
like a good instant pot.
Space eggplant is not what we want. We want the wonderful card. Yes. It's still nothing to buy right now, but we're holding it, you know?
I need to buy a rice cooker.
Really?
Yeah, I want one.
Those are pretty handy.
They're so handy.
And then I stopped eating rice.
Oh, snap.
So they have no purpose to me now whatsoever. But I did use them quite a bit back in the day. You know what? When I was roommates with Min,
Yes.
he had a rice cooker, and I used it for
course
a
you
lot of
did.
cool stuff. Yeah, it came in handy in particular with cooking ramen. I like
Really?
to, I found like I was able to cook nicer tasting ramen off the $2 packets or the $1 packets, like cheap shit. They would taste better coming through the rice cooker than they would off of a water pot.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you can do some like risotto and weird stuff in it. if
Definitely,
you want to.
yeah. If you let it soak for a while,
Yeah.
you melt that rice until you get some risotto, get some good sticky rice out of it. For sure, man. But all those carbs was a keto lifetime ago, and now it's got nothing to do with me.
What is happening?
That path is blocked. This seems like a place to be. No? Maybe?
Oh no.
All right, we're gonna go down south.